In Florida, we have a assortment of steam locomotives and diesel locomotives from across the world. In places like the Florida Railroad Museum, and other railroad museums dotting around Florida, such as the Gold Coast Railroad Museum. And a lot of those have engines from a certain place called Canada. The first locomotive we're going to be looking at in today's video is Ontario Northland 1201, which was built in 1946 for the Ontario Northland, if my sources are to be believed. It was retired in 1973 and then sold to International Mineral and Chemical Corporation with its two sisters, 1200 and 1202. And it was renumbered to 201 somewhere in the early 1970s, and then renumbered in 2000 by Conrad Yelvington to 251. Conrad Yelvington operated a series of rock distribution yards in Florida, one in Palmetto where 251 ended up. 251 was a switcher engine until 2016, where Conrad Yelvington donated 251 to the museum in 2018. As of 2020, that's where the story ends. Short, sweet, simple. And that's all I can find on 1201. I don't know what happened to its sisters. That's where her story ends. As of my last visit to the Florida Railroad Museum in 2023, that's all I know. Now it's time for the one that will get all the Calian Productions fans pissed off. Go Transit 904, or VLIX 904, was built for the Ontario Northland Railroad in the late 1950s, give or take, as ONR 1513, then rebuilt by ONR into an APCU cab car, then sold to Go Transit in 1974. Go Transit renumbered ONR 1513 into Go 904 before selling 904 and 1513 to Tri-Rail in 1991 with at least a dozen passenger cars. She was then sent to the Gold Coast Railroad Museum in about 2000, but then was transferred to the Florida Railroad Museum in 2005. She is, unfortunately, the only survivor of the Go Transit FP7s, to my knowledge. Future plans for 904 is to make her into a cab car for the Willow Express, and then repaint it into the Coastline Challenger scheme, but no progress has been made so far, as the Florida Railroad Museum is working on other projects. Yeah, she has a story, and I like that story. I think her being down here is a great idea. Halted! No!